that we have a special surprise in studio for you all today. And trust and believe, we have that. We're talking about Grammy nominated singer, writer, composer, musician.
Yes, sir.
He goes by the name Benjy Myaz. Morning, brother.
My respect. Give thanks.
And
give
welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Appreciate the invitation to be here today. Wonderful vibration.
So,
Seeing?
Trinidad needs to get properly acquainted,
Of course.
with you and your craft and your work.
Yeah, which
and all of
is why we're here.
Yeah?
That's the purpose.
All right. So
Yes,
you're on a
yes,
press
yes.
run.
Yes, man.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
So we're talking about all the new music, but first of all, let's remind them of the classics, the ones that we know for sure Trinidad familiar with. All right?
All right. Do you think?
Selector K.
Selector K.
Give it the time, it will be fine. It's a while since I've been trying to get on with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do. Don't know much about you, yet you're always on my mind. So all you gotta do is leave it to time. Everything will be fine. Time alone can do anything.
The hit list.
Time can move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Oh. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? Punchy Lou, now we know how I feel. Will you ever realize that I'm for real? Let me assure you, not promise you, I won't break your heart. Now you know it right from the start. So leave it to time. Time alone can do anything. Time will move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Oh yeah.
Yo, I think people are shocked right now, and they don't understand the gravity of the situation and who's in studio. And I know get a message from one of our co-workers management. They were like, "Yo, he sing that?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is why we're here to represent and put a sound in our face to what we're doing, you know?
Big,
of course.
Big tune. And we always say that here. Big tune is big
Thank
tune.
you very much.
All right.
Give thanks to all the fans in Trinidad, you know.
Yeah, man.
Loving Benjy Myaz.
And we have a lot of real fans of reggae music in Trinidad. I ain't even talking about the new school reggae. I'm talking about classics.
Yes. I figure that
Yeah,
from what we see coming back on the videos and what the artists and the tendencies. I mean, even the quality music on the island of Tobago is up. Jazz was here before most of the Caribbean countries, including Jamaica, started having a jazz festival. So that shows the intelligence of the audience
and the appreciation for good music.
For music.
Yeah. But tell me something, walk me through from time
Yes.
to now. What has Benjy Myaz been up to?
We've been working consistently.
Yeah?
I think this was a necessary move to come and represent and I feel a good vibe from the DJs from Trinidad who plays on the streets and talking to me all on the phone. So I said I figured I'd bring my story here. So I'm a musician first and foremost.
Yeah.
I've been a musician since I was 7 years old. So playing music was always a part of it. My singing came later on, right? So I've always been producing, playing and writing and composing. A lot of stuff even here from Jamaica with Bobby Digital. I'm involved with the whole of that.
Right.
So I thought I would give myself also some time now to promote my own stuff, my own voice. So I've always been in the background recording. The songs are traveling all over the world, so I'm trying to catch up with.
So beyond
what's going on.
just your capacity as artist, you definitely would have left an imprint on other people's
Of
music.
course. And I've been
Yes.
doing that way before I started singing.
And let's name a few now because I saw the press skit, and I was like, yo.
What you probably stuff what you would know probably stuff here you would know the real thing from Sizzler.
Sizzler Colors, definitely.
Rain of Fire from Capleton.
Yeah.
I'm involved in those works. Morgan Heritage, their first reggae album, because they were more like an R&B crew. And then the first reggae lovers rock album I was involved. I've been a lot of rhythms from the Digital B label. If you read the credits, you will see what's going on.
Yeah, I see Freddie McGregor, so I guess they would work with Big Ship.
I've done work with Freddie, produce, play, write together. He's also working on some of my stuff though.
Yeah,
I covered one of his songs along the way.
Alright.
So I'm always around the music, man.
Yeah. Now listen, right? Are you familiar with the Trinidad reggae, as in the sound of reggae that comes from Trinidad, the jam melody, the Sasha,
I was the one who played jam melody stuff.
Serious?
It's Ribbon in the Sky. I did all the arrangement.
Yo.
Keyboards.
You see, boy. Yeah.
That's why I say he came to Bobby Digital. That's the studio. I was blessed. I was blessed when I met Bobby. I could tell her that.
Yeah, and that's a long-standing relationship at this point.
It has been. He passed away, unfortunately.
Right.
But one of the futuristic producers, so I kind of felt his sound was more grassroots, and it would match my style because my tendency is to a little bit more cliche on top of the melodies and the chords. So you want some roots sometimes grounding the foundation. So his studio gave you that. Yeah, of course. Those elements.
Yeah.
Real serious.
No, I never been to any of the other foundation studios beside Big Ship. We definitely been to Big Ship, and the whole wall full of artists, and so you probably somewhere up there.
Maybe hidden.
Now it's a big wall.
I was working in the studio when Steven was going to school. Let's say
right.
He used to come inside the studio and study in the studio, so I knew he was a genius because he would be doing his schoolwork
and dabbling in the music as well.
But listening to what we were doing. So I worked on a couple albums from them time come right up with Freddie.
All right, so we want to get into some of the new body of work that I think Trinidad has been missing because we may not know.
Well, again, I wasn't on the front line for about 20 years.
That was intentional, right?
Yeah, well, family. My father, my mother passed away, and they were ill before.
Yeah,
mostly my father needed care, so took time off to be with them. I'm from Hanover, which is in the west, near to Negroes, so I had to leave Kingston to be there with my father.
And it seemed like everything you talk about, that word time just keeps on. Keeps coming back in there. That's your thing, though.
Yeah, so Rootsy Rhapsody that we're going to listen to was in production since 2014. It came out 2021, but we have not serviced the music to the globe, so we're doing that now.
All right, so let me line up the other track, and then we'll get into it and, of course, dissect the credits and all of that, all right?
Thank you.
It's all about you. Whoa! I guess you wonder where I've been. Search to find the love within. I came back to let you know I got a thing for you, won't let it go. My friends wondering what is wrong with me, 'cause I'm in the dead from your love, you see. I came back to let you know got a thing for you, won't let it go. Some people go around the world for love, and they never find what they do more. What you won't do for love. I tried everything, but I won't give it up. In my world, it's only you. Make me do for love, wouldn't I do? Make me do for love, what wouldn't I do? You know I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. The things one do.
Benjy Myaz. Yo, TNT, this is gonna be an educational morning, right? Educational morning. I'm now telling the artists that off air that while we're familiar with these songs, right?
Yes.
We are familiar with these songs from hearing it, but not necessarily being the selectors and DJs to play it when they would have been released.
Are we talking the original?
So I know you wanted to give credit to the original
Yes.
composer.
Bobby Caldwell, who was also one of my favorite musicians, singer.
Yeah.
Bobby Caldwell, who passed away last year. Just wanted to give a shout out to.
Did you get a chance to work with him, seeing that he was such a big inspiration?
No, just admiration and constantly watching and listening to his work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of people that would have inspired you,
Yes.
which of those persons would you have gotten the chance to work with?
Jeffrey Osborne.
All right.
He's also a drummer, singer.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to like the people who play
Musicians.
instruments.
Instruments.
And sing.
Yeah.
I was watching Bob. I never met Bob Marley. I was a little youth when Bob Marley passed away.
Yeah.
So, but Freddie also a drummer. Glenn Washington a drummer. Mikey Spice a musician. We all came from that era where the musicians were playing and singing. So I would gravitate towards the locals and the Americans and the Brazilians. I listen to everything. Let me not even start talking about music like that because I listen.
Yeah.
I listen to things I don't even understand what I'm hearing lyrically, but the music is in sync
rhythm.
with me.
Yeah, of course.
And the melodies and the phrases.
Of course.
You know? So I'm coming from the classical era too. So I play classical music, which that's a whole language by itself. You know? You have to acquire the taste for that. You know? You couldn't just bring that on the radio.
Yeah. It was synthesizer where I had to go back to the... And it takes a lot of time and devotion.
Passion for music different from sensational music.
Okay.
Two different type of things. What we see today is sensation. And the phones are also a part of that catch the sensation. Because people don't clap no more, you know. No.
They record.
They're recording. So you see. But jazz format still people clap.
Yeah.
Even in the middle of a song. The appreciation is still there. So those things tell me much more than what we see. Because, sensation changes like fashion. It evolves. A new artist come with a new hook line, a new grade, a new style.
A new sound.
Everything. And it's more synthetic now.
Yeah.
The music.
But speaking of which, right? How involved are you with the new sound of reggae and even
We created the new sound of reggae.
Created the same?
Yeah. We first started to use digital recording from 1996. The song Love You Higher was a strictly digital recording.
Alright.
Right? And that playing from 96 as if it was. If you hear the mix today now, you hear it sound like it's just make. But what they're doing now is not music, it's more beat making. Copy, paste, synchronize, using the computer to work. We use instruments and work. The computer is just a slave. For us, it's not what we use to make the music.
So the music now, whereas before, it would have certain elements that had to be there. Yeah. Melodies, the actual chords, a progression, that kind of thing, right? Now you're just getting a catchy beat and a hook.
Because sound evolve, life evolve. We have moved, the world have moved off the analog rhythm. The only thing that remains analog today is your heartbeat. You can actually see the graph of it. Or a lie detector. When you see the graph moving, that's an analog signal.
Yeah.
Today's signal is straight across. There's just numbers. There's no emotion in the frequency. It's the same thing. You can probably hear the radio play and hear new songs, but it sounds like the same song. Because it's the digital frequencies up in your ears. There's no warmth. I'm coming from the tape time in studio.
Yeah.
I can tell you this.
So it makes no sense at this point to ask which era you find better, because obviously you'll favor the school that you came from.
And you play, and those who play music would say the vinyl feel better than them laptop. Playing digital tracks. You get a sense out of the vinyl. Even your speakers represent fat sound, bigger sound, expanded wave sound. So we don't have wave sound now. We have compressed sound, MP3.
No, it's true.
It's a compressed file. So we don't even hear the quality that is in the studio when you get a recording these days because of the format.
It's true.
Yeah?
No, we didn't say today would be education.
Yeah, but you have stations now starting to play wave.
Yeah.
You have stations in the US, so they don't play MP3s. Because they want that quality sound on their transmitter.
How do we bridge the gap though? Now, really and truly, it do have a going back in terms of recreating that sound and vinyl and all of that. We ain't going back.
No.
So it's only forward from here. And this is already where we at, right?
Vinyl is still there. Europe.
I mean,
Asia.
it's a novelty thing.
Yeah.
It's a novelty item to see turntables and
But
all
the
of that.
technology is pushing it further.
Yeah, we're going forward.
So we have to still look at the graph and try to recapture some of the elements. And I think some
Emotions.
nice plugins are being created too now.
Okay.
You know, warm tube plugins in the studio. We got new plugins. You can actually see a tube amp, you know.
Yeah.
But it's still not the tube amp because it's coming from the processor. You still want the amp rolling yourself. I plug the thing in and it's I see the light.
The whole rack.
But I still use my tube amplifiers and I record analog and digital, so I could go through the tubes into the digital system. That's how my sound still have that emotion in the sound. You know, so you get a kind of mechanical sound sometimes from the processing and the sequencing these days. Good songs are being created, but the frequencies are kind of.
So let me use this term, man, because you know people tend to get offended when you say old, but let me say elder.
Yes.
So elder producers and musicians like yourself,
Yeah.
right? How do y'all find that middle ground to collaborate with new artists? Because it's necessary. You need the instructions and
Yeah, of
guidance
course.
of the elders, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I would be interested in hearing like an elder entertainer like yourself collaborate with a Chronix or a Jam Melody. And when I say collaborate, not the music, but on the track, vocals as well, everything, like a full out.
You're in for a surprise.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
I'll let the cat out the bag.
That's it.
So tell me what we're looking forward to here.
You're going to hear it. You hear it first, though, since you started it, to open the bag.
All right then.
Yeah?
All right. Those of you now
You
joining us.
you just say it, and I'm not going to remind you
Yeah.
what you said. What you just say it. We don't talk.
Yeah.
Eh?
No, I learn smart like that sometimes.
You call all in him.
Today's Sunday, and every day is a Sunday, but I appreciate what we talking about here. And I know
Thanks,
a lot
man.
of people who into music.
Yes.
And they have a bigger appreciation for, you know, besides just hearing a song. You know, in terms of the creativity that goes into it.
Thanks to you for opening the platform for this discussion.
Now hear me out, right? When I get the message, I get a text on my phone saying, yo, interview Sunday. You take that? I was like, yeah, all right, no sin. And I got the whole, a couple of the MP3 files and the YouTube links and I didn't go into it right away. But as soon as I got there, I was like, all right, I'm not too familiar with the name. If we're being honest, I wasn't too familiar with it. Again,
And you know the music, you don't know the name. I got you the mixtape and the, you know name calling. Again, sometimes.
But then today now we like, but wait. Before you came in the studio, right? I was like, but wait. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the discussion we were having.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Give thanks, man.
So,
Give thanks.
We have some more things to drop.
Great opportunity to be here this moment in history, sharing this time. Like I said, moving forward, this is a good vibration.
Which other track from your body or work that you think you want to get Trinidad familiar with? Because
Hooked on You is an original. We have another cover there to play, but I want to share my original pieces. Hooked on You. Yeah, so that's from the Roots Raps to the compilation. The video is on YouTube. You can check out the video and you can find the other links. We'll share them along the way.
Alright, so I'll say in Trinidad, those of you now locking in this studio, we have Benjy Myaz, Grammy nominated musician and all around. I know sometimes you always pick and choose which handle or which word you want to use. Are you a musician, an entertainer? Because not all entertainers is musicians. And
No,
where do you find yourself? How do you describe yourself?
Well, according to the elders, the Bible never mentioned the entertainers.
Musicians
And singers.
and players of instruments, yes? Okay.
And I recall when I was about 12, I was sharing this with Josiah. When I was about 12, we did we always do an annual Christmas show back home where I'm from at the theater. Early morning, 10 o'clock show. So I recall this, the MC would say, the band's gonna take a break and now we'll have some entertainers. That's the first time I heard the word.
Entertainers.
Yeah, and then I saw some clowns come. so no pun intended, I'm just saying.
So the So the entertainers.
They bring comedy, they bring laughter, they bring excitement.
With the clowns.
But those so I don't know if I'm in that. I don't think I am, but I don't know if all of us are styled as entertainers. I don't know. But the Bible speak of those ones. Musicians, singers, and players.
And players of instruments.
And the Bible says make a joyful noise. You know, it's just not a bag of noise. It's a joyful noise. You feel me? Yes.
So be guided accordingly, what?
We're having fun. We're not persecuting nobody with us reason.
Yeah, no, I mean we just use the words loosely sometimes.
Yes,
loosely.
yes,
we don't overthink it and be like, yo, our entertainer is a clown.
Yeah, no. But the entertainer can really do things the singers and players probably can't do. They climb the poles. You know me, I said them the things, them jump on them chunk and stuff, them chuck in the audience, and you know, people catch them and it's entertaining. You feel me? So, you know, I've seen shows with entertainers. Yeah, I watched some of them. But you know, musicians are different responsibility, and we have to teach. Sometimes beat and teach, because it's kind of hard to teach these days. But you have to really send it out there so that people can be aware and know what's going on. There's another side to everything. You know.
So let's get into another original, Hooked on You.
Yes.
All right, Benjy Myaz.
Whoa, yeah. See now. Whoa. From the first time that I laid my eyes, you got me wondering what I'm feeling, so revealing. You got me thinking, how could this be? You and me, sharing our lives together, even through the stormy weather. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it. We now, now and forever, let's stay together, even through the fire. I hope you can see just what you mean to me. This is how our love should be. And I know that we've got places to go. So I know that our love can grow. I know that you know what I'm trying to say. So baby, how do you wanna end today? You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it, baby. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it. Ooh-wee. From the first time that I laid my eyes, you got me wondering what a feeling, so revealing. You've got me thinking, how could this be? You and me, sharing our lives together, even through the stormy weather. Ooh, now, and I know that we've got places to go. So I know that our love can grow. I know that you know what I'm trying to say. So baby, how do you wanna end today? You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it.
Oh yeah, there's another one.
Dreaming life, wondering mind. That's what I waited for. Dreaming of one.
The hit list.
Love has begun, promising so much more. No one else can see that you're beautiful to me. I love you sharing one common life. If I am the prize, you're the winner. In my life, I love you higher than anyone can doubt. Into the amount of love I have, and you inspire what love is all about.
Let me say it again. Benjy Myaz.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yeah.
See?
Brother, let me tell you something, because you were saying it just now. You see the speed of the song? Those of you locked on now, we just play all kind of music on Red 96. So we play all the urban, soca, dancehall, all the fast-paced music, right? But sometimes we don't go this slow, right? And as I was telling the selector just now, the pitch, they were pulling the pitch a little too fast, right?
Sometimes.
And when you do that, you lose.
All the guys are guilty. Because it's a party vibe, them feel more time. But sometimes the essence of the pocket. The musicians understand what I'm saying. Yeah. And
maybe that's wrong. That's what's wrong, or partly what's wrong with our generation and appreciating things. We do everything too fast. we want everything quick. You know, everything had to be. And if it's not fast paced, it's not entertaining enough. That's what it seems like.
It seems like that with especially with party music, whether it be R&B, reggae, dancehall, soca, whatever. The DJs usually try to
speed it up.
A little edge is there, and I admit it, and I know what they're saying. But sometimes it's kind of like over. You hear the voice start to change, and you know, it sounds like.
But there's the coming from that lovers rock.
Sometimes to feel it.
Yeah, man. You know? No, all of a sudden I want to go a lovers rock dance and just let's take my time on dance.
Something good happen there.
Yeah, man.
You have to appreciate it. You have to appreciate it for what it is. You know.
All right. So tell us again. How could we find your body of work? Where your YouTube channel? Yes. Your social media.
I am on my web page is there, which is easy. It's benjymyazofficial.com. So it's one word. Benjy Myaz Official.
BENJY
MYAZ.com.
Official.
And it distributes all the URL. All the handles are connected to the web page. So that's probably the easiest thing to remember. And there's a contact there for LinkedIn, for WhatsApp, emails. Apart from that, we're also working with a team here in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So you can check out Glow and Grow Infused on Facebook. And the contacts are there. Grow and Grow Infused. And the email address and the phone numbers are there.
So how long again would you be in Trinidad?
Well, we're actually here to do a project starting with a meet and greet, which we'll be doing on the 10th of August at Roots Yard.
Okay.
You know, we'll be there hanging out with the crowd, signing pictures, taking pictures, and jamming, you know, basically maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
And I know it has some sounds and selectors on the dub hunt.
Yeah, we're here. So we're ready to...
So they can go through your management and make that happen as well.
And we'll be doing recordings and you know, collaboration like you predicted.
Yeah, man.
So, we're stepping out at Roots Yard to kind of socialize with everyone. So, if you're not busy, and you can, hang out with us. Some photo apps and just to share my DNA,
Definitely.
Keeping it real.
Definitely. Well, Benjy, it was a pleasure, obviously, having this, not only, afraid to say entertaining, I mean, it was entertaining.
Pleasant vibe, man. Good energy. Thanks to the staff and management, Killer K, Striker, and all the ones involved. Josan, big up yourself. Thanks for your help every way.
It was also very informative.
Yes,
definitely shared some light.
So we'll make sure you get a sample of the track when it's...
Yeah, man, straight as it mix and master.
All right, sir.
I don't even need the artwork.
All right, sir.
Send the file.
Give thanks.
Right?
Give thanks.
We'll do the rest.
Beautiful. Give thanks to the fans tuning in. One love. Blessings.
All the fans of reggae music, Real reggae music. filter, less processing. The fat reggae beat from long time. Yeah, that's the sound of Benjy Myaz. Go check him out on YouTube. And I feel we had to play the one that they're most familiar with again, just as we, you know? So you all could appreciate again the greatness. Red 96 inside the hit list. Here we go.
To be fine. It's a while since I've been trying to get with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do.
The hit list.
Don't know much about you, yet you're always on my mind. So all you gotta do is leave it to time. Everything will be fine. Time alone can do anything. Time can move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Skibidi-bidi-doo, yeah. So what are we gonna do? Punchy Lou, now you know how I feel. Will you ever realize that I'm for real? Let me assure you, not promise you, I won't break your heart. Now you know it right from the start. So leave it to time. Time alone can do anything. Time will move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Oh yeah. Baby, it's true. See, yeah. Baby, see, it's a while since I've been trying to get it on with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do. Make up your mind and give it a try. Now you know the score. 'Cause girl, I've been knocking your door. So leave it to time. Time alone can do anything. Time can move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Oh, baby, it's true. Oh yeah. Time alone can do anything. Time can move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Oh, time alone can do